Yo, welcome back to the Deconstruction Podcast for another session of movie reviews with your boy JP. Another session of Afriken Geekdom. Maybe we'll work on that name. We'll find out, fam. So, hello from the Seychelles. We are here to review today Netflix's The Harder They Fall. Woo! Which is a black western directed by James Samuel, a director who I'm not familiar with, but I will be watching out for from now on. He's had only two directorial credits to his name thus far. They Died by Dawn and Jay-Z Legacy. And after watching this, I might be adding Mr. Samuel to my list of favorite directors or black directors. He can join Mr. Antoine Fuqua and Mr. Ryan Coogler right up there, because what he did was make a genuinely enjoyable movie. I like this a lot. Right off the bat, I'm telling you, I like it. Yeah. I got real tired of the Black Struggle movie. The Black Struggle movie. I'm super tired of black people always going through some shit. Black people always suffering. Not that there's not any suffering in this particular film, but it's an action movie. It's a western, a black western for us blacks. No, I'm kidding. I find it to be very accessible. You would have thought going in that there was going to be a lot of references to racism or the struggle of black people in the West, but no, he doesn't focus on that at all. Mr. Samuel, he excuse me, he also has a story credit, so he wrote it and composed some of the music. And again, it's a stacked cast, and I don't know if there is a weak link among them, or if I can point out that's all my list of MVPs right off. Regina King, Lakeith Stanfield, and Jonathan Majors. Yeah, this movie actually made me realize that I miss seeing Mr. Lakeith Stanfield. Wagwan, where you been at, boy? He generally comes off as unhinged. Maybe I just like me some bad guys. Regina King also really sticks out as one of the villains, or antagonists, if you will. She does a terrific job with what she's been given. Really dives into it. And Jonathan Majors as our lead. Solid lead. I don't know what they're going to do with him now that he's been signed to Marvel. I'm still pissed off that they cancel Lovecraft Country on HBO Max. HBO, what the fuck were you thinking? No, it's not. HBO is owned by Warner Brothers. Again, Warner Brothers. What the blood clot thing you do? That was a solid TV show, man. Solid. You had Jonathan Majors on the payroll. Now he's Marvel's next big bad. You let him go. Yeah, fuck it, you don't like it. Dude is a star. Okay? Major star power, major screen presence for that boy. The rest of the cast, rounding out the rest of the cast. Zazie Beetz, serviceable. I can't really fault her. She didn't stand out on him, but I like her, though. Likable as an actress.
Oh, behave!
Delroy Lindo. Can't go wrong with Delroy Lindo. When was the last time Delroy Lindo did something I didn't like? And, of course, the man, Stringer Bell, also known as Idris Elba. What can you say about Idris? Yeah. What can one not say about it is because he's a huge guy who will kick your fucking ass. Like, his performance as the villain, it didn't really, there's not much to his performance, very subdued performance you would say. But it's Idris Elba, and this director, James Samuel, knows how to use this big man size. He's a big man, right? And he has a lot of up angle shots that makes him look bigger. All right, very imposing character in this movie. Very violent. Be warned. Oh no. Yeah, it is violent. Yeah. In 2021, we've seen worse. Yeah, but heavily influenced by Tarantino. Obviously, Mr. Samuel watched a lot of Tarantino, so from the dialogue to how the scenes are set up to the editing, you can tell there's a big Tarantino influence in that. And not knocking him for it. I mean, if you're gonna emulate someone, might as well emulate the best in the business, and Tarantino is one of the best directors. Django Unchained, if you guys need a point of reference. He's the guy who wrote and directed Django Unchained. Just let that sink in right there. Some of the scenes, the action scenes, not just the action scenes, they are really well set up, you know. Some of these scenes are executed to perfection. It took a lot of planning. You could see that in just looking at it. And the colors, a bit bright colored for Western, but I get what they were going. I get the music video aesthetic, which would normally be a negative, but in this movie, I didn't have a problem with it. It worked really well. All of it together. Perfecto. You know, I have no complaints. And again, like Keith Stanfield and Regina King, god damn, I Mr. Keith. He should play more deranged characters. Okay, what's the story? Okay, Idris Elba kills Mr. Jonathan Majors' parents. Jonathan Majors playing Nat Love. Idris Elba playing Rufus Buck, which is the most Western cowboy name you could come up with. Rufus Buck. Yeah, Buck. So that's it. So Nat Love searches for him most of his life, seeking revenge. That is a Western premise right there, if you ever heard of one. Straightforward, simple story. But it's all in the execution, isn't it? And it was executed perfectly. The soundtrack. Damn. I don't think I've wanted to purchase a soundtrack so much since last soundtrack I really wanted was Bad Boys 2. A guilty pleasure. People say it's a bad movie. I fucking love Bad Boys 2. Yeah, this soundtrack is off the chain. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that Jay-Z produced it. Yeah, Mr. Sean Carter, one of the producers apparently. And the whole music video, I said, it kind of makes sense now. And this soundtrack, it goes on throughout the movie, and it's awesome. And I want it. I don't know. I wanna bang that, man. Yeah. Bangers during the weekend. I need to find out if it's on iTunes. Anyhow, I'll give you my score for this one, yeah? Another 8 reels. 8 out of 10 reels, man. 8 out of 10 is real for real, and a very enjoyable time, I'm telling you. You'll enjoy this. If you like westerns, if you like action movie, or if you like, we're gonna watch it just because you like seeing black people shine, this one's for you. Yeah. I'm happy I'm so tired of struggle movies, black people struggle movies, or black people music movies, or dancing movies. I want to see my people in something else, yeah? And this is the one. James Samuel, thank you very much. your effort is appreciated. I will be watching out for what you do in the future, man. I'm very excited. So, you know what? You know, one thing is missing from this movie. One guy is missing from this movie. Would have made it perfect. Maybe it would have made it a 10 out of 10 reels for me.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Know what I mean? Smokey. Okay? Okay? Man, we needed Chris Tucker in this. Or Sam Jackson. I'm not picky. Okay? Maybe in the sequel, because it looks like we got some sequel bait. James, I don't know. Those sequel bait? Netflix. Make this. Okay? Make it happen. Not just because I loved it. I hope it gets the traction it needs to get a sequel, because yeah, it's very impressive. So, this has been JP. 8 out of 10 reels, okay? Signing out from the Afriken Geekdom corner on the Deconstruction Podcast. Stay safe, my people, and have a great day or evening wherever you are. Peace. Live long and prosper. May the force be with you.
And may the odds be ever in your favor.